Hi, I'm Pat Whitty. I'm your instructor. And I'm combining a little work and play this morning because, as you see, I like to ride motorcycles. So I'm going to do a little video on my motorcycle, try to introduce myself to you and share a few thoughts with you as we spend a little time together this morning. So I'll be posting these videos from time to time, and hope we can liven up an online class a little bit and get to know each other. So let's go for a ride. All right, now we're out on the road. I'm out of the traffic so I can do a little talking. It's a beautiful Texas hill country. If you haven't spent much time out here, it's a great place to go on the weekends. It's only a half hour, maybe an hour out of San Antonio, and it's some really beautiful countryside. So I want to talk to you just a little bit about this upcoming class in professional sales. And first of all, I know you want to pass all your courses, and I know you want to get good grades. So I want to tell you a quick and easy way to do both. First of all, just show up. It's been said that about 80% of life, the success in life, is just showing up. Well, that's pretty much true of taking your courses at Hallmark. Just show up, first of all. Second, do your work and do it on time. And everybody's going to be happy and everybody will be all right, and the chances are pretty good you're going to pass. I see very few people who fail at Hallmark because of the quality of their work. The reason they fail is they don't show up, they don't do their work, or they don't do their work on time. So it's just that simple. And I'm going to be trying to, quote, help you along the way to do that as we go over the next 8 weeks or so. Now, some of you may be wondering why you're taking a course in professional sales. You say, well, I don't have any interest at all in sales. I don't want to be a salesperson. And I can understand that. But the fact is, whether we're making a living in sales or not, we're selling all the time. Every single day we have to sell something. We have to sell ourselves, we have to sell our ideas, we have to sell our boss on a new idea, we have to sell our kids on where we're going to go on vacation. We have to sell our spouses on the new home improvement idea or whatever. So sales is universal. So you're going to learn some things in this class that will help you sell yourself and your ideas more effectively. But also you're going to be able to recognize some of the sales techniques that are being used on you, and perhaps some of the manipulative techniques that are being used to sell you something perhaps that you don't need. So it's going to be universally helpful, and I want to challenge you to approach it in that light. Because I want everybody in this class to get an A, but I can't give you an A unless you earn it. Now here's another way to earn a good grade in this class and others. In online classes, the discussion questions are an integral part of your learning process. The discussion questions replace the kind of discussion that you would get in an on-ground class when you were physically with your other fellow class members and your instructor. So I want to challenge you to really participate in those discussions and add value. So often we see people post discussion questions just to get the grades. There's no substance to them. And you're required to respond, and all too often the response is, I really like the way you said so-and-so, or I agree with you on this, that, or the other. And folks, those are not acceptable responses. I want to challenge you to add value to the discussion, to tell us something we don't know, to do a little bit of research. I'm going to pull the old card on you right now. Back in my day, I had to get in the car and go to the library to get some research done. You've got the whole world at your fingertips right now with Google. 30 seconds, you can find stuff we don't know and share it with us. You can share videos, you can share articles, you can share thoughts, you can ask questions. It doesn't even have to be a direct response to another student. You can just throw something in the discussion that doesn't connect to another student's ideas. So do that. Squeeze the most learning out of these discussion questions, and you're going to do all right. So those are my tips. I'm looking forward to working with you over the next few weeks, and I'm excited to see some of the things you write in your discussion questions. Until next week, see you then.